Alright, the next match will be the winner bracket semi-final. We got 4 players in this match. It's Scrapie, Insane, JoDooky and serbi. And in addition to this match, we also got the other winner bracket semi. Pack, Beat, Renew and XX Rider are playing against each other, and Orcs TV are streaming that one. So if you wanna watch that match instead, you can. And then in the loser bracket, we got Haki Jr., Hubby, Pussy and Shorty in one match. And in the other match we got Rennie, Logix, Kubais and Shark. Not sure if those are streamed though. And we are about to start here. One warm-up will be played. The first map will be ESWC 2015 Blizzard. The author is Sparko and the world record is by Pack, 59.831. Warm-up round is about to end here, so we are starting very soon. So we see the finish there, followed by an overview of the track. So that's going to be the end of the warm-up. A quick look at the Dedimania tells us that Insane got the fastest time here out of the 4 players, 59.87 at top 3. serbi is at top 10 with 0.95. Scrapie at top 12, 0.97, and JoDooky at top 20 with 1 minute and 6 hundredths. Scrapie, of course, reached the grand final in the first qualifier, but didn't qualify to the main event, and also didn't do it in the 1 vs 1 against Hobby Flyer. serbi reached the loser bracket final in the first qualifier, and Insane got to the loser bracket semi last week. JoDooky though didn't play. So I'm kind of curious to see how JoDooky will do as we go live into the first round of this first map. Blizzard by Sparko. Scrapie with the best start. Insane drops down to 4th. JoDooky and serbi in between them. Again, we got 2 Planet Key Dynamics players, and as we see Scrapie falling down all of a sudden, lost a lot of speed. JoDooky takes over first place. serbi goes up to 2nd, and Insane is at 3rd. JoDooky, I feel like he's one of those really good players that we don't often see play in individual tournaments. serbi will make a huge crash. Insane advancing to 2nd place, but way too far behind JoDooky to challenge him. So it looks like JoDooky will get the first 10 points. But yeah, JoDooky, I think he mainly focuses on team tournaments. A lot of players do, in fact. But maybe he's a bit of a hidden boss in the Trackmania scene. 1 minute 12 hundredths by JoDooky in the first round. Only 6 hundredths, I believe, from his own personal best. So that's a great start from the German player. Insane will get 6 points, Scrapie 4, and serbi with 3 points as we begin the second round. Insane, of course, playing for Dignitas, is from Finland. Scrapie playing for Planet Key Dynamics from Belgium. And we got JoDooky, as mentioned, from Germany, also playing for Planet Key Dynamics. And lastly, we got serbi, driving for Team Acer, and is from Denmark. And serbi with the best start as Scrapie goes down again. It's maybe a bit too eager passing serbi at that moment. Of course, the players are driving with cars on. So Scrapie maybe having been affected by that as well. Looks like JoDooky also crashed, leaving serbi alone at the top, 57 hundredths even ahead of Insane, who's looking to take another 2nd place. And here comes serbi through the final turn. His time 1 minute 23 hundredths, Insane 0.77, Scrapie 101.91, and JoDooky 102.25. Not really that close of a start to this match. Of course, a lot is at stake, which I'm sure got an impact. As we now see JoDooky and serbi with 13 points each, Insane with 12, and Scrapie with 8. Scrapie didn't have a good start to the winner bracket quarterfinal either, but then on the second map he won 4 out of 5 rounds. So we'll see if that's gonna happen again, as we see serbi with an awesome start. He's almost ahead of the world record even, and 11 hundredths in front of Scrapie at 2nd place. So So right now looks like Serbi will win again if he can keep it together all the way to the end. We also see JoDooky with a crash. He's far behind at 4th place. Scrapie trying to catch up to Insane. Not really doing a good job of that. Insane, instead, it looks like Insane maybe is catching up to Serbi, but no, I take it all back. Scrapie now catching up to Insane. Serbi still in front with a huge margin. He's 2800s in front. Looks like he will win again. So come up to the last turn. Who's gonna take 2nd place though? It's Scrapie. 600s in front of Insane. And wow, what a good time by Serbi now. 1 minute 500s. So Serbi showing what he's made of. Up to 23 points. JoDooky and Insane now with 16 points each. And Scrapie at 14 points. Starting the 4th round. So yeah, not a good start from Scrapie. But would still maybe consider him the main favorite just based on the previous result. JoDooky though, I'm not so sure what he's capable of. Seems to be pretty trained on these tracks, as we see Serbi once again going up in the lead. Serbi looking very strong initially in this match. Oh wow, as he hits the edge, or the border rather, in a really strange way. Lost quite a lot of speed with that. Scrapie gonna catch up to him, and then Scrapie gets the bump. Over the platform he loses a bit of speed as well. JoDooky and Insane passing him over the stretch that follows. Yeah, Serbi is on his way to win again, and this is gonna be another good time. This time 1 minute and 1500s by Serbi. JoDooky 0.36, able to go up to 2nd place. Insane 0.42 at 3rd, and Scrapie at 4th with 0.49. 3400s between them all. And Serbi extending his lead up to 33 points. JoDooky at 22, Insane at 20, and Scrapie at 17. Last round of the first map. Can Serbi win again? That is the question. But, well, actually he goes up to 1st place. Scrapie also hitting the quarter pipe a bit, so he lost his grip slightly. He's not really performing that well. At 3rd place, 4th place even. Insane will pass him. JoDooky at 2nd, and Serbi with the lead, 900s in front. And he continues to build up a lot of speed. This time doesn't get that slow down. So he's keeping the same distance. JoDooky goes up to 2nd after Insane makes a small mistake. Scrapie maybe also passing Insane over the platform. Looks like he will, but Serbi still in the lead. 1200s in front. The 3 other players are not far behind him. They could maybe pass him with a good finish. Coming up to the last turn here. Serbi still in front, but they are catching up rapidly to him. JoDooky goes for it, but Serbi will stay in front. Wins again. 1 minute 1500s this time. 400s in front of, was it JoDooky, who took 2nd place. So a great performance from Serbi, 43 out of 50 points. Obviously in the lead as we move on to the 2nd map. JoDooky at 2nd with 28, Insane at 3rd with 24, and Scrapie only at 4th place with 20 points. So that was a pretty good round to finish off that first map. Moving on to the 2nd one, it is Matangi by Lokubura, who I'm sure is cheering for Serbi, as they are both from Denmark. And the world record here is by Scrapie, 1 minute 2300 and 8 thousandths of a second. So we'll see now if we'll see what happened in the winner bracket quarterfinal, with Scrapie dominating the 2nd map. Got the world record, so got that going for him. And he, of course, he can't afford falling down too much. Point limit is set to 100. Still, it will be changed to 120 for the winner bracket final. Top 2 will advance to that, the other 2 dropping down to the loser bracket. Taking a look at the Dedimania, the top 30 fastest set times online. We see that, of course, Scrapie is at top 1. Serbi is at top 9, 1 minute 48 hundredths. Insane, top 12, 1 minute 58 hundredths. And then JoDooky at top 26, 1 minute 71 hundredths. This track got a pretty noteworthy ending, where you can go for either a wall hit or a drift. First a drop here, and then you can go for the wall hit, which is pretty much quite a lot faster, but also much more random and riskier. So we'll see if the players will do it or not. As we start the second map, this winner bracket semifinal between serbi, JoDooky, Insane and Scrapie. serbi right now with a pretty good lead. And he got a pretty good time on this track, and I seem to recall that he did quite okay on it in the first qualifier last week. So we'll see if he can keep up his performance as we go live into the first round. serbi gonna place himself at third right now, JoDooky and Scrapie in front of him. Insane following him closely, 1400s between them all. Insane now passing serbi perhaps. serbi still in front, pretty close pack of players. With now serbi losing his third place over the stretch. JoDooky in the lead, here he is. Oh, but that was not a good turn though, way too wide. Scrapie taking over first place instead. This turn is important, need to build up a lot of speed. Scrapie did not, in fact he hit the wall even. So he is out of the picture. Dead last at the moment, JoDooky looking to take first. But the ending, as mentioned, we can see comebacks happening. Let's see what's gonna happen. JoDooky will go for the wall hit, but it's a bad wall hit! It's a bad wall hit for JoDooky. serbi and Insane both passing him. He should have gone for the drift. He had enough of a lead, I think, so that he could have saved the ending. But he chose to go for the wall hit. And where's Scrapie? Scrapie is nowhere close to the finish, and he's gonna have to retire because of it. Respawn is not allowed in this tournament. So Scrapie with that, staying at 20 points. What a disaster start to this match by Scrapie. JoDooky at third with 32, 2 points behind Insane, and then serbi with that second place now up to 49 points. I don't think many of us would have expected serbi to dominate this match, as we see JoDooky with a nasty no drift, and he is down. The other three players are remaining without any major mistakes so far. serbi with a good turn. Will he have enough speed to keep this first place? Yes, he will actually. Just in front of Scrapie. Oh, who goes extremely close to the wall. But with that risk, he will advance to first place. Let's see if he can avoid the wall this time. He will. And with that, Scrapie now in the lead. Just in front of serbi and Insane, who's having a close battle for second place. As we are coming up to the ending again, we never know what's gonna happen. Will Scrapie go for the wall? I think he needs to. He's not really that far ahead. Here we go. Scrapie goes for it, and he does it well. 0.74 in front of serbi with 0.81 and Insane 0.83. Close round between them, those three players. Then JoDooky almost 3 seconds behind. serbi continues to collect quite a lot. If it's not first, it's second, and that's still pretty good. He's up to 55 points now. Insane at 38, JoDooky at 35, and Scrapie getting some well-needed points up to 30 now, but still quite far behind as we begin the next round. Oh, and JoDooky crashing at the same part. This time didn't get the no drift, instead he hit the wall. Sometimes if you do a, for example, get a no drift in a turn, in the next round the player may be affected by that and try to drive slightly differently, and that could punish them as well. I think that may have been the case for JoDooky, so he's gonna be behind a bit. And serbi in the meantime in the lead, but he lost his first place at this part to Scrapie in the previous round. Let's see if that's gonna happen again. Looks like it will. Great turn from Scrapie. Of course, got the world record here with 10 hundredths in front of second place. So he's definitely well prepared on it, knows a lot about the track as well. Coming up to the ending though, serbi still in the mix to take first place. The wall hit will decide it, serbi goes for it, but Scrapie does it equally well and will stay in front with 300s. But what a round though, 0.64 versus 0.67, and also a good time by Insane, 0.82. And JoDooky with another 4th place. So serbi second place again, up to 61 points now. Insane at 42. Scrapie has gone up to 3rd with 40 points. JoDooky with 38. Scrapie with 2 wins in a row. So yeah, I guess he is playing much better now on the second map, as I kind of predicted he would. But yeah, that he retired that first round though. That was definitely not good. Good start though for Scrapie in this 4th round. Only got JoDooky in front of him. serbi for once not with the best start. He's at 3rd with Insane just behind him at 4th place. Serbi pops up for a moment, but still, actually, he will go up to 2nd place, maybe even... Ah, no, then he clips the wall at the exit. So he's gonna drop down to 4th place. Scrapie looking to win for the 3rd round in a row. And with that, will go up to 2nd place in the overall standing. So this is the Scrapie we know. Goes for the wall hit, even though he didn't have to. 0.83 by Scrapie. And he will be rewarded with 10 points again. Insane, actually, going up to 2nd place in the end. Passing JoDooky. And it's getting a bit closer now. Serbi with that 4th place. Only at 64 points now. Scrapie at 50 at 2nd place. Insane at 48. And JoDooky at 42. But if it wasn't for Scrapie though, then Serbi would have won a couple of rounds on this map as well. He hasn't really played that bad. He gets a pretty good start here in the next round. The last one of the 2nd map. Goes for a much wider trajectory compared to Scrapie. But still Scrapie with the same amount of speed. And he's staying in front with 600s. Good turn from Serbi though. But let's see if he can do a good turn here. Oh, this time Serbi will actually challenge Scrapie. He's still in the lead over a stretch. Would love to win this round. JoDooky not too far behind, and neither is Insane. This is a close round. 2300s between them all as we come up to the drop again. Scrapie and JoDooky with more speed. Can Serbi stay in front? No! Scrapie with the better wall hit again. 0.56. Great round, and also good times from Serbi and JoDooky. And I think Insane also had a time not too far behind them. So that's gonna end the 2nd map. Serbi with a lot of 2nd places, up to 70 points. Scrapie with a lot of 1st places. I think that was 4 out of 5. With the first one, of course, he retired. So he's up to 60. Insane at 51 and JoDooky at 46. And we are moving on to the 3rd map. It's going to be ESWC 2015 Kranich. The authors are Mero and Ace, and the world record is 101.825 by Kronos, the French player who played yesterday in the first French qualifiers. He did qualify to their main qualifier that will decide who will qualify to the main event for the international players. It's very complicated. But yeah, Kronos, we kind of all expect to fighting for maybe one of the top 3 positions in this whole tournament. As we have a warm-up round on this next track. Kranich by Mero and Ace. You see that Serbi again got the fastest time with 0.87, 101.87, but he's not far behind or far ahead of Scrapie and JoDooky at top 5 and top 6 with times of 0.88 and 0.91. Then JoDooky again, no, never mind. Insane now at 4th place at top 21, 102.06. That's gonna be the end of the warm-up as we continue this winner bracket semi-final of the 2nd ESWC World Qualifiers for Trackmania 2 Stadium. Top 2 from this match will advance to the winner bracket final. Serbi currently in the lead with 70 points, Scrapie at 60, Insane at 51 and JoDooky at 46. We will likely see a player reaching finalist after this map is over. It's either Scrapie or Serbi who got the chance of doing so, as we see Insane going down in the start. Perhaps not one of his favorite tracks. See who's gonna get the best landing. Scrapie will not, he hits the wall. JoDooky now at 1st place, 1500s in front of Serbi. He's trying to catch up. I think he's gonna have more speed over this uphill. Yeah, Serbi coming back and will overtake JoDooky. Another good turn from Serbi. Now in front with 900s, but JoDooky though with a lot of speed, so see if he can still challenge Serbi for this 1st place. The ending isn't too difficult, this turn will decide it. You need to get as much speed as possible out of it. Serbi with a much more inner line, JoDooky though coming with more speed, but not enough to catch up to Serbi, who stays in front. and will take another 10 points with a time of 102.19, 500 ahead of JoDooky. And then Insane coming back and defeating Scrapie to take 3rd place. Serbi with that up to 80 points. Scrapie at 63, Insane at 55, and JoDooky at 52. Insane again with the slowest start, but at least he didn't hit the wall, so he's still in it. So we come up to the drop. This time Scrapie will avoid the walls, so he's up at the top together with JoDooky and Serbi. Insane with a bad turn. Gonna continue to lose ground. He's now behind with 3100s. Let's take a look at the top. It's Scrapie in the lead. Builds up good speed over the uphill. JoDooky again losing quite a lot of speed. Serbi also passing him to go up to 2nd place. Another good turn from Serbi puts him just behind Scrapie. See if Serbi will keep his grip here. Looks like he will. Scrapie did not. And with that, Serbi now going up to 1st place. Looking to win for the 2nd round in a row. Scrapie, can he build up more speed than Serbi? Ah, doesn't look like it. Serbi, no way, Scrapie comes back, and Scrapie will overtake Serbi. I was pretty convinced that Serbi had more speed, but it looks like I was not right about that. Scrapie 7,000ths of a second in front of Serbi. And that was a good time as well. So with that, Scrapie up to 73 points. Serbi still in the lead, of course, at 86. Insane at 58 and JoDooky at 56. Right now, it looks like Serbi and Scrapie will be the 2 players advancing to the winner bracket final. They also look to be the strongest on this map. Oh, Scrapie going really close to the wall. Insane though, taking over 1st place, and then just as I say that, he had a no drift, I think. So he's gonna go down to 4th place with that. Scrapie taking over 1st place. Trying to catch up to Serbi. JoDooky saw some falling down. It's once again Serbi versus Scrapie for 1st place. See if Scrapie can keep his grip now in this this part here. Oh, yes he will. This time it's Serbi who stumbles a bit. But the last turn looks to decide it again. Can we see now the opposite? Serbi catching up to Scrapie. No, doesn't look like it. Scrapie again showing that he is a bit faster here at the end. 102.22, 700s this time ahead of Serbi. And then JoDooky 4400s behind, and Insane over 1 second behind. Serbi now up to 92 points. If he wins this next round, he will be a finalist. Scrapie at 83, Insane at 61, and JoDooky at 60. But it's hard to win these rounds when Scrapie is always there to challenge him. Oh, and not a good landing from Serbi either, so he's gonna go down to 3rd place. Insane is right beside him. Then Scrapie and JoDooky now battling for 1st place. And Scrapie extending his lead. JoDooky continues to lose speed at this section. Gonna allow Serbi to catch up to him, maybe even pass him. No, JoDooky still in front. So it looks like Serbi will not be a finalist. Instead, Scrapie will catch up to him. And we could see them both reaching a finalist in the next round if Scrapie does well. JoDooky is still in front of Serbi here. Scrapie is not challenged at all in this round. 102.13, great time from Scrapie. Also good times here from JoDooky, Serbi, and Insane. 3200s between them all. So now we see Serbi up to 96 points. Scrapie at 93, JoDooky at 66, and Insane at 64. So Serbi, he needs to take 1st, 2nd, or 3rd to be a finalist. Scrapie needs to take 1st place. So that's the situation we got in front of us as we start the last round of this 3rd map, Kranich. Great landing from JoDooky. Goes from 4th to 1st place. And otherwise though, it's really close. No major mistakes. Serbi though currently at 4th place. That would mean he's not a finalist. And in the meantime, we see Scrapie going up to 1st place. This is not good for Serbi, that's for sure. But Scrapie though could now be the only finalist going into the next map. Still in front. of JoDooky with 1200s. Insane drops down, serbi will pass him, and now we will have 2 finalists. See if anything will happen here in the end. Doesn't look like it. Scrapie with a good last turn. He will take first. JoDooky at second. serbi at third. And Insane at fourth place. We will have 2 finalists going into the next map. serbi and Scrapie both reaching 100 points. And we have JoDooky at 72 and Insane at 67. And let's see what... the next map will be the last one of this winner bracket semi-final. Looks like it will be Unstoppable. A map made by MD Point. And look at this. It's Scrapie again who got the world record. 104.192 is the fastest time. As we have a warm-up round beginning again. Not really sure what's going on in my chat, but okay. But yeah, definitely advantage Scrapie and serbi. It's gonna be tricky for Insane and JoDooky to come back from this. They haven't really looked that impressive so far. But maybe this map will suit them better. We do see that Insane got the fastest time besides Scrapie, 104.29. So maybe that bodes well for Insane. And then we got serbi at top 11, 104.37. And JoDooky at top 29 this time, 104.68. So it doesn't really bode well for JoDooky, but maybe Insane can make the Insane comeback and take either first or second place. It's gonna be tough though. He needs to win, if not all of the rounds, then at least the majority of them. Alright. That's gonna be the last warm-up of this match. Scrapie and serbi, both with match point, need to take first place in a round to secure their position and their place into the winner bracket final. Map is Unstoppable by MD Point. And here we go. Starting the first round, and let's follow Scrapie as he will attempt to take first place. And it's a good start. Not a good start though for serbi, who drops down in the first turn. serbi already down. Looks like he will not qualify to the winner bracket final in this round. Instead, Scrapie may be able to do it. He's right now in the lead, 800 in front of JoDooky. Insane has also dropped down. It's all up to JoDooky now to deny Scrapie the spot into the winner bracket final. Scrapie still in front with 1100. JoDooky almost hitting the pillar. Scrapie can extend his lead further. This is looking really good for the Belgian player from Planet Key Dynamics. Halfway through this round, he's 2900 in front of JoDooky now. He knows, of course, that he got this big lead and doesn't have to take any big risks. Coming up to the last couple of turns now, he's 5700 in front. Scrapie on his way to qualify to the winner bracket final, as we all kind of expected he would do. Coming up to the last turn, Scrapie will jump into the finish and take first place. So Scrapie making quick work of it. serbi now still at finalists, of course. JoDooky up to 78 points, Insane at 70. So there's still gonna be a couple of rounds before JoDooky or Insane will also be a finalist. Let's see if serbi can take first place. This time avoids crashing in the start. And in fact goes up to first place. JoDooky dropping down slightly, so he's behind with 1000s. It's right now Insane versus serbi, and Insane passing, and then he crashes into the wall in the next turn. serbi taking over first place. JoDooky is nowhere to be seen. He's half a second behind. serbi will join Scrapie into the winner bracket final. Everything points towards that happening. serbi now almost 1 second in front even. He could take it really safe now and still be in front with quite a lot. JoDooky continues to lose time. He's 2 seconds behind. This is definitely going to be it. serbi on his way to secure second place. Both Insane and JoDooky crashing Here's the last turn, and Serbi taking second place. And with that, closing the match. So to summarize it, Scrapie and Serbi through to the winner bracket final. JoDooky and Insane still not out of it though. They will have a chance in the loser bracket. GG!